Hey everyone on YouTube, this is Joshua C here. What you guys are looking at here is my Dual 80 Technology Snap-on ratchet collection as of right now. So these are my modern Snap-on ratchets that I have. I do have more. Let's get into it. This is my bent handled 80 that's disassembled. It's a flex head 3/8, fixed head 3/8. And you guys could see the rest, so don't worry about the part numbers. I'll give a manifest from left to right of the ratchets you see here. This is just a random Matco. So some background history: I was a tech for 2 years at an independent shop. My brother is a diesel tech, and my father is an aviation mechanic for 20 years. So 20 plus years actually. So tools have been always a major part in my life. So I think you guys would appreciate this as well. Just looking at them. Cool. So I know you guys are just looking at this and like, oh yeah, these are pretty toys, but I'm gonna make some content on them, some videos that I think will be worthwhile for your time. But in the meantime, here's some anecdotes from my experience of owning 20 of these. Some of these I've sold and rebought or just, traded. Interesting note on the smaller chassis. So this is an FC72, which is equivalent to a T72, but with a 3/8, right? If you look at the edges of the body, you'd see how the angle is different than this 2011 model. So here's a 2016 versus a 2011. I don't know if you could see how the head shape is a little bit different as far as the pair. And if you see, the stamping is incredibly different. Not in font, but it's much more bold. This, I think, carries over also in the flex head, where these are 2016 models, but yet you could still see this is the older, or the newer bold versus the older, fainter. I'd say this is 2012, 2011 that I got this head from. Now, mind you, this is not the original head to this particular ratchet. This one being a TH LLF72. So this would have been the high strength 1/4 inch drive head with the screws, the rearward flathead, just like similar to this. But this one, in order to get the 3/8, you have to swap heads with one of the flex head, whether it be a TF72 or like these handled versions. Another thing that I've noticed in the older ratchets, at least when I started working, had the stamping. Now with the newer ones that you buy on the truck, they're all kind of like a sticker almost, or at the very most, it's not stamped like they used to be. Cool. Another thing, this is a 2017 model. S80A has the USA stamping. That's very similar to these older torque wrenches that I have. So that's pretty cool. They're going back. This one doesn't, yet it's still a 36.2, so that's interesting to note. And this is also has the USA. This is very similar to like the 936 series. I know you older techs will remember those. And here is the SHLF80A, the big beast, non-locking. I'll get into more content with these rather than just showing them as toys or whatever. But it'd be pretty cool. Just off the bat, for you younger guys, what I'd recommend is a flex head. It doesn't have to be handled. It could just be the simple TF72. Honestly, if I were to just be straight up, I'd get the TF72 and the FLF80A. Those two will be your workhorses, and you could probably just get away with a breaker bar for your 1/2 inch, but I wouldn't waste money on a snap-on breaker bar for the reason that these are plenty strong enough. If you're not, being an idiot, or you're going to have an impact anyway, but if you do, this would be plenty strong, and if you break this, it has lifetime warranty. So rather than spending the $150, you could just dish out the extra, or if you buy it used, even better. But yeah, they're all the internals are the same. They use the same repair kits, at least flex head. with respect to their fixed head counterparts, are very identical. So you guys enjoy your Christmas, and I'll give one more pan. You can see the difference in the stamping. Alright, as always, y'all take care.